What's up? Come on in. This is where we spend 38 weeks a year right here. We spend a lot of time on this hauler, the whole 10 teams. These are all their lockers. Well, don't tell them I'm opening their stuff up, but food and stuff laid out on the counter. We've got like a little refrigerator and freezer. We keep stuff in it. We have just everything we need for the whole race weekend. We'll go through some of the cabinets and show you. These are all of our crew's fire suits. So they have to wear fire suits when they jump off the wall, and all of our road crew guys on race day have to wear fire suits just like mine. We got all the team radios. So you can see all the radios so we can stay communicating. It's so loud. So loud in the garage area and around the racetrack. You have to have radios as a way to communicate. We have our Mobile One oil test lab right here that samples all the oil and runs tests. We check all of our oils and lubricants in the whole car after every practice. There's Andy right there. Come on in, Andy. He takes samples of all of our lubricants from all 4 cars and checks all the samples. Come on, we'll show you some more. So these are all of our spare parts cabinets. So just nuts and bolts and hose clamps and everything from mechanics gloves, foam. It's like every racer's dream when you're a young kid racing. You're doing everything you can just to make it to the racetrack with the parts and pieces you have on your race car. And then you come and you make it to this level, the professional level, and not only do you have a race car that's built with all the coolest, best parts and pieces, but you have extras. We got interior. Whoa! So this is kind of some carbon stuff for interior side of the car. Spare Hans for me. Oh boy. I'm breaking stuff. They're not gonna let me in here anymore. Nah. All right. Spring Raider, so they use that. That's a machine. It will actually jack the spring up into this platform and it will rate the springs. Here's our suspension cabinet. This is a whole cart with just spare suspension and things on it. Steering gears and A-frames and lower A-frames. We've got Mate. Say hey, Mate.
How's it going?
So Mate does all of our shocks and springs. He's kind of our go-to guy on all that. Have a whole spare engine right there, a whole one, in case we have to use it, in case you have an engine failure. We've got great engines from Roush Yates engines, so we rarely, knock on wood. Decals, spare decals, because you never know when the driver might scuff up the side of the car in practice. There's Dale right there. There's one of the truck drivers. Say hey, Dale.
Hey.
So we'll keep the tour going. I'll actually show you the spare car upstairs. That's kind of cool. It's a whole nother race car right up there, and it is fully complete, ready to go. And we carry it up there, and then there's an empty space behind it, and that's where the primary car is. This is where the crew chief and the engineers work, and this is kind of my locker area. There's Booga, the crew chief. These guys are our engineers, Lee and James. They work on computer simulation programs and all that stuff up here. And these are my lockers up here with a lot of my racing stuff in there. Yeah, this is it. This is our home away from home, so to speak, especially for the road crew guys. They spend a lot of time on here and using everything from tip to tip to make the race weekend go around. So that's all I got. Now it's time for you guys to get out. You gotta go, Chandler. Go on, get out. We got work to do.